Good evening, everybody. I hope this is working correctly and everything is visible. I was having a few technical difficulties, but shit happens, right? Let's see if we can get back to where we're enjoying our time and things were happening. Things were popping. And let's see if we can speed this one up. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we are. Okay, my StreamYard is pinned. My chat is pinned. Let's go with everything, everybody. So now, anyways, I'm gonna learn a couple things, and I got this. Just let y'all know. Look, so when I do start running my my cash apps, I got this, baby. Look, cash app, cash app, cash app. Shout out to whoever. If you want it, let me know in the comment. Put a one down there if this was you. Actually, never mind. Put the number 69 down if it was you and when you want to be announced. Thank you. That's what I'm going to do from now on. See how that? And then I can take it away. Ha! I'm back, back, back with an attack. Here we go. So, I'm going to start off by thanking my brother again. He he's a pain in the ass, but he said he's gonna help me make a song for an intro video. So I'm gonna start working on an intro video for this, y'all. And I hope that I can bring an enlightened, situation for y'all. And maybe funny. You might be having a bad day. Shit might be not flowing the way you want it to. You might be having a period. I mean, shit. A loved one might have passed. You might have just got fired. But the whole punchline of the thing is, we're here to make you funny. We're here to make you happy. We're here to make you smile. I like my backwoods. Can't use them in the truck. 'Cause, I got people that ride in the truck, so I should be smoking in them. But these are my backwoods. I love my backwoods. They're the best. We have to give a big shout out to my brother. I appreciate him for coming around and showing me a couple things on here, but for the most part, I have to teach him shit. So it was I got one for y'all today. I got one for y'all today. Okay, there was a little kid, right? And this is a joke about a duck, a kid. How'd the story go? Let me run it through my brain real quick so I can write it out right. Yeah, it's called a duck, a fuck, and a fucked up duck. Okay, that's the story. Yeah. So this guy, he had his kid, and it was his birthday, and his dad said, "Go ahead, man. Go ahead and take you the duck down the road. Sell the duck for whatever you get. You can have for your birthday, son. Just take one of the family ducks and enjoy the day. Go enjoy yourself. Buy your soda pop. Get your little candy from downtown store or whatever." So the little kid says, "Okay, Dad." They have their breakfast. Everything gets done. Mom wishes him well. The pops wishes him well. At this point, little kid's happy, man. He's like, he goes to choose duck. He finds a little nice duck in the yard. His dad said, "I can take you." So guess what? Take your ass with me. So he starts down the road with the duck. He petting the duck. "I'm taking you to the market. I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna give me some money. I'm gonna give me some candy or something today." Well, on his way, you know, walking down the road, comes to town. First couple buildings he passes are houses. Now he's getting more into town. Next thing you know, he passes a hooker, a hoe house. What are they called? Not a hooker. Um. Anyway, a bar, a saloon. Yeah, a saloon. And out the window comes this lady. "Hey, Hey, little boy, what you doing down there? Would you want to come up? He goes, man, you talking to me? He goes, yes, I'm talking to you. Want to come up? Why, sure. So, little kid gets up there through the bar in the saloon, goes upstairs, knocks on the lady's door, says, come on in. He's like, man, what can I help you with? She goes, well, you want to get you some today? Why? The little boy goes, man, I don't think I should be here. The little boy, I'm saying he like 15, 16 years old, So, and this time back in the day it was a little bit different. So just read along with the joke, okay? Just read along. So, anyways, the little kid gives, man, I don't have no money. Today's my birthday, and my dad gave me this duck, and it's all I got. I'm gonna go down to the market, sell it, and give me some candy, give me some stuff for me, and probably a suit or something. And the lady goes, well, I'll trade you for the duck. And the boy goes, man, what do you mean? He goes, well, you ain't never had nothing like this, boy, so I'll trade you for the duck. And the boy's okay. So wham, bam, thank you, man. How you doing, homie? Little boy getting it first time ever. He's just so excited, enjoying his time. Bam, bam, whole leg like, yeah, riding like a cowboy, right? It's the best thing she's ever had. Well, I'll get all done. Little guy goes go getting ready to go, and she said, boy, you come here anytime you want. You ain't even gotta pay for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you this duck back. It was so good, I'm gonna pay you for it. The little boy goes, holy snap. He's done been all day up in this bar and saloon, so he's happy. He goes back, head home, and on his way home, he's just giggling, bubbling, looking at the duck, petting it, saying, bro, I ain't even gotta get rid of you. I had a hell of a time. Wait till dad hears this. It's gonna be one hell of a time story to tell him. So on the way down, it's kind of dark now, so little kid walking down the road, no flashlight. Truck comes by, bam, knocks the shit out the duck, deceases the duck. The truck stops, right, and the guy like, oh my God, son, did I hit you? Did I hit you? Are you okay? The boy goes, man, you just killed my lucky duck. He goes, man, I apologize, man. Here you go, man. I'll give you $20, man. Don't tell nobody. We won't have no issue. And the little boy looked at her like, man, the duck ain't even worth $20. Okay, no problem. So he goes. He's done. He gets home. Sitting down. Dad been waiting for him to get home. Didn't know when he was going to get home. He goes, boy, what happened? Why you take so long today? I thought you was going to down right after lunch and then back. He goes, Dad, I had the most amazing day today. I said, I got a duck from you. I went to town. I got a fuck for a duck and a duck for a fuck. And on my way home, I got $20 for a fucked up duck. Pops like, oh shit. That's funny. That's the story. The boy ended up getting nookie and $20. And didn't have to sell a duck. Stupid shit, man. Stupid shit. That's just me. Just dumb as can be. Anyways, more than welcome to pop up if you want. More than welcome to come join the channel. We can sit here, BS, talk, whatever y'all want. I'm okay either which way. Don't matter to me. So I just gotta light my cigar again because I'm at home. I can relax. The cricket man. The cricket man done came home. The cricket man. Oh, you can bring Jeeves out here. We can show off Jeeves. Cheese. What's his name again? Cheese. We can show off Cheese on here. Queso. Hey, look, Queso too. It's a spotted leopard gecko or leopard gecko, however it is. Cute little guy. So, anyways, we're on here tonight. Like I said, you guys can like, share, subscribe if you guys want. I appreciate the 3 people up here viewing right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. I hope that I can bring some interesting content, or the panelists that come up here can bring some kind of interesting content, and let's make people laugh. and enjoy. I don't want no chaos. I don't want no problems. I'm just trying to make a way for me, a community way for comedy. That's it. That's it. Just so I can make people happy. Smile. At the end of the day, after frustrating hours of work and BS, your boss telling you you have to do this, you have to do that. All right, all right, all right. You have coworkers that are a pain in the ass, backstabbing you all day long, talking shit, going behind your back to do your job so they can look good. You know, all these complications, and people just end up going home and bringing that mess home. Let's change that. Bring this mess home on your ride home. Let's have some funny people up here, some comedians. Let's have a couple jokes and laughs. Come on, I'm down for it. I got nothing else to do but stay in the blue. That's it. Actually, I don't like to be in the blue. I'd rather be in the greens. But, greens, no problems. I can't do them. Okay. Just letting y'all know, I'm outside on my porch, which I love to be every day. So the fact is that the sun is so beautiful coming down, and I get some of the best looks of color in the sky, and it feels so fresh to be outside. I hate being inside homes. I hate being inside of a house. It feels so stuffy and, no, craziness. So it'll probably be me alone for a little while. I'll go back to talking about the Star Trek things, baseball cards, and things like that. I don't know. So far, I'm only watching myself. I'm the viewer on both YouTube and this. So just beg to differ. I apologize for coming in late. I had technical difficulties, and I know somebody will come up and will act a fool. I hope. If not, I'll spend hours and hours and hours in talking just because I can't ever shut up. I really can't. I can never, ever, 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 ever shut up. My mouth goes 124/7 if I got the right drinks. And today I got sweet tea. A lot of sugar and coffee today. That's sweet tea. That's called Milo sweet tea. Some of the best stuff ever. Besides my sweet tea. I have some really good sweet tea. I have a nice recipe. I have a recipe for drinks. I have a recipe for kratom. I have recipes for kombucha. I can make you scobies. All kinds of stuff. I'm a weird, talented dude. I know a little about everything and a little and nothing about a lot of everything. Something like that. Somehow the story goes. I'm not a know-it-all. I hear these foods. It's crazy. Smoke, just smoke the devils off. Look, just smoke is cool. I don't know. I guess that's why I like to smoke. Yeah. It's not really interesting today. And that's how I get somebody to pop up. Oh yeah, I do have something funny. I want to tell it later. I can't wait till. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till a couple people coming in because that was some funny shit today. He tried clowning on my Dallas Cowboys today. So what? So what? I like the Cowboys. It ain't nothing bad. I'm just chilling. Any of the homies out there want to join? We can make a smoke sesh real quick on cam. So I messed it up. So we'll get it right. I'll figure out how to get it right one day. And then I gotta pick a good time frame, a time pattern. I think I have to go in like after so long, after so many, whatchamacallits, like after other streamers or whatever, or after I get off. When I'm ready. I shouldn't start a stream until I'm absolutely ready. Go ahead, homie. Hit that link right there. That car's scraping the bottom of the fucking car. The whole panel's on the bottom just scraping. Like it hit something. What the hell? I guess it's better than on my Lancer. I don't lock it. I don't lock it at all. Er, er, er. That's why it was off. It was off by a thumbnail and a half. Now it looks better. The sun ain't in my eye no more until I do this. Yee! Giggity, giggity, giggity. I guess I'm just gonna watch myself smoke today. I had an enjoyable day though. We did 1,300 feet today of aerial. So we put in a trunk, as they call it, which is like a coax cable. The big stuff like this. Put that in about 1,300 feet today. We finished on a good timing. It wasn't bad. I wasn't in the bucket, so I know it was. I wasn't. It wasn't because of me. So, but no, I can't say that. My son really does do a good job. He's a really good job at doing his job. So here, I'm gonna put the banner up. I forgot to put the banner up. Where is it at? Am I in the wrong one? Yeah, I'm in a banner. I gotta go to banners. There. Share the Mexican Einstein. MEXICANEINSTEIN. 6981. Share, like, and subscribe. Please be a follower. Help me bring this to be a funny show. And shoot, I'll shout out to any comedian out there, like even real comedians, like superstar comedians, the ones on the show. If you guys want to jump out here and help a brother out, come up on the show and just act a fool a little. A little place where you can be more free in life than anything else. Come on. I would love to see some superstars up in here one day. That's my goal. I want to be happy enough where I can have people like just interesting. Just pop in. Where they like the show so much, they just want to pop in for like even like 5, 10 seconds to say what's up, or say something stupid to cut up. Yeah, that's what I like. I don't know. It's like a party house. Da-da-da-da. No deviancy, no nothing like that. We don't want a wrecking party house. We want the house to still stand. I do have a lot of ideas in store though. I do have a lot of ideas in store for this. And I should have already been like making them in the works, but I wasn't thinking I was gonna get, my subscribers up. I wasn't thinking that, it was gonna be this much fun to be on a panel or even maybe being a host. So I'm gonna give it a fucking shot. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a shot. And then I'm gonna do like on the golf with bar, we got Nazes over there, right? Nazes, I'm gonna get a microphone, so I'm like, yeah, and one of those sound effect ones too. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna get a little soundboard thing. It's gonna get bright here for a minute. My face is gonna like really light up, so you guys will be able to see every little color, even in my eyes. You'll be able to see my real eye color. So I'll even zoom in closer so you can see it when it happens. It's crazy at this point. It almost blinds me. Do. Look at my armpit. Not what you should look at, but it's what it is. Trying to fix my cigar. I hate it. The cigar be messing up sometimes. So we're 20 minutes into the live. We were doing good on the other one, but my stream messed up, so I had to restart it, which don't make no sense to me at all. But it did mess up. And wouldn't let me send any messages, pin any messages on my own YouTube channel. How redundant is that? That's just like pain in my ass. Want to make my life trouble and hell. It's okay. And for the one person watching, oh, my teeth are white. Damn. I need to hide that. That's too white. I gotta put some fake teeth in that bitch. Uh-oh. I really like the taste of a nice cigar. I know people tell me you ain't supposed to inhale a cigar, but cigars are nice. Just gotta find a style that you like, a flavor, a type. I mean, personally, backwoods do it for me. They got a lot of taste in them. As far as tobacco, I like real tobacco. I like smoking like. I don't like big old cigars. I don't like putting big old cigars in my mouth. Small brown cigar like this. Man, fuck that shit. We don't do that. See, it's gonna get super bright. I'm gonna hate it in a minute. It's gonna blind me. Blinded by the light. I'm going crazy 'cause it's coming from the sun and it's hitting me right in the eye. I'm blinded by the light. That's the type of shit I come up with. Just stupid little fucking one-liner type shit that come out of my brain when I'm really happy and shit. I say some of the stupidest things. Like if I got a girlfriend, I'll say some like quirky shit to them while I'm talking and shit, and I like use like lyrics, and they'll be like, "No, that ain't the way that song goes." Yeah, I said, I know it's not the way the song goes, but that's the way the song goes in my head, so it counts. Everybody's got a song they do that to. I just like doing it to songs. So, and this y'all, this is natural sunlight. I am not having no filter. Is that better, bro? I mean, can you hear me now? Is the volume up? Is there something going on that I don't know about? Yeah, my headphones, everything's up on mine. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't, somebody put a chat. Yes, okay, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've been babbling for like 30 minutes for Jesus Christ. And the sun's been beating down on me. See, it's just negativity. I don't know why. I'm thinking that the sun rays could be making me feel better and make me look better and shit, but hell, I just have one thing after another. Holy shit balls. So, anyways, in 20 minutes. Oh my god. Well, here it says I'm on for 43 minutes. I don't know where you see 20 minutes. Oh, maybe 20 minutes that you didn't hear me. Sorry about that, bro. Oh, let's go with Skywalker. Bring this man up to this.
What's up, bro? You hear me?
Yeah.
You're good.
Wait, who's this? I know who it is. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Skywalker. Where's tongues? You know that's right. No, I made sure your name was right, so I just want to call it out. But yeah, that's Skywalker. Where's tongues? You know that's right. You know,
Dang, what are you eating? You eat a torta? Is that what it is?
no pumps up.
Okay.
It's the only closest thing to me. So
Oh, sandwich shops.
no, it's Publix is it's the Publix store. I don't know
Oh,
if you
they're
know about
good.
those.
Yeah. Publix is
Yeah,
good. They make good subs. And then pizza, man. If I get a pizza for the kid, I go to Sam's Club or Costco. They make
yeah,
good. They're good. Yep, they're real good.
yeah. Their pizza there is really really good. So I just go.
Uh,
I don't go shopping big time because I don't have no kids or nothing at the house
yeah.
no more. So
Yeah.
man, hopefully my stream don't mess up. Last night I was into it and then it went all bubbly and everything. But
Huh.
I have everything charged up tonight. I have two systems running. I have my YouTube running on my phone, and then I'm working right now off my tablet, my
Yeah.
iPad, so that way I can try to figure this shit out. But
Yeah.
it's it just don't like me sometimes. I don't know, and then it crashes me out. So it's crazy, man. It's just giving
I
up the
mean,
world,
is
man.
there like I guess the where you live, is it a big neighborhood, big area?
Pretty much, this county is like merged every city together.
Okay.
So, but
So it could be that. It could be just kids getting off of school and jumping on the internet and like they're just using a bunch of data, so it like bottlenecks it.
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. On that, overloading the servers and
Yeah.
overloading the line. Yeah, it happens, but I just don't see how these companies are like getting so much billions of dollars off of us
Yeah.
by using platforms, and they can't adequate service. It's just
Yeah.
and
We have
this is
I think in my area
my
it's Spectrum, but then we also have Google Fiber. We ended up going with Google Fiber after a while because Spectrum's internet, man, it just randomly would die, go in and out. And then we did change it as soon as Google Fiber was available because I remember when I was in college, I always had to take online exams. And like I had it one time where it just internet went out. And with the professors, in the UNC system, how they work is where if anything happens, it just bam, it grades it. You either get a zero, or whatever. So luckily, I was able to get all that fixed. But Google Fiber, we've never had it go out. I mean, we've had the box die, and that was maybe after 2 years, and then they swapped it out.
I don't think we have Google Fiber around here yet.
Mm,
Uh, we're in the process of replacing a lot of lines in this county.
okay,
So like I do aerial every day. Like we just did 1,300 feet of coax today. Put it in the air and
right,
stuff. And but yeah, I
okay,
mean, they're going more underground here.
okay, all right,
So I don't know what's going on, but it could be the service. But I really think personally, and I hate to agree with my brother. He's a dick. I hate him. But when he's right, let me put it that way. I hate him when he's right. You know,
yeah,
my
yeah,
iPad's a little old. I got a 2013 iPhone. He blames it on my equipment. But it can't be because I have three of these.
Right.
Okay, I have three of these. I had the first version, two of the newer versions. They were all bought brand new out of the box, and they all do the same thing. So
Yep.
I don't know how it can be this, but yet on a cell phone, if I call you on a cell phone,
Yeah.
you hear me clear, I can talk to you. Nothing's wrong with my headphones. So I can't say it's my equipment, and then I can't say it's not. I can't say it's StreamYard, and then I can't say it's not. So at that point, it is what it is, you know.
It's network, man. It's the network.
You
It's
have
network. Whatever shoots out the signal, whatever. Not so much receive the signal.
what?
See, that's me. See, that's me. Mine has been doing that lately too. So we're like, sometimes when I pass certain roads where I've never had an issue, it's always been fine. But I've been going in and out.
Well, I hate right now what they're doing, and I don't know if anybody notices it, but they're actually removing a lot of our 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 data in the air,
Yeah.
and people don't understand. They're
Yeah.
using it to the Wi-Fi connections per businesses, per this, per that. Like I literally, if I want to do anything before I get to my job, the building,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the building. I'm talking about at least 300 feet around the center of the building. From there out, probably even more.
Yeah.
You cannot get any signal, any tower data, anything. It doesn't make sense to me how all this technology that we got and we put so much money into all this shit and it all goes whack. I just but I guess I gotta agree with him. He says you have to share in Discord live. So I haven't I don't think I've set up my Discord to this, bro. So I don't think I've associated my Discord with this yet. So I'm probably not gonna do it tonight. I'll probably end up doing it tomorrow, so that way I can get it right and set up. So if you want to call me tomorrow before I go on, that'd be great.
Man, don't let them
Uh,
tell you what to do.
no, hold up, Papa. Hold up. I'm only giving him praise because he's helping. Okay, and he's been doing this for a minute, so he's got his foot in the door. You know, like 100 something days. No, 300. How many days he been doing it? A long
Wow.
time, anyway.
Yeah, it's almost a whole year.
Yeah, almost a year. So like 200 and something.
Yeah.
No, no, they haven't hit the year yet. I want to be there when they hit the year. When they hit the year, I want to be there for sure.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be on the panel that night. I'll be drinking, acting a fool, stupid. Yeah. Hey, dog. Today, some jit, tried my ass, dog. Tried my ass. So I was walking to the store and I seen this dude, this crippled dude.
Yeah.
He was putting his way into the store and he had a Dallas Cowboy hat. So I'm like, hey, yeah, homie Dallas, yeah. So this young kid that works there comes by. He goes, oh, you like Dallas? I said, yes, sir, man. He goes, oh, man, I feel for you. I said, I know they bad, but still, whatever, some choices. And he goes, oh, he gives me dabs up, and he goes, I like the Giants. I said, hey, you know what, though, dog? We all make bad choices in life, so, it is what it is. He goes, nah, man, you ain't trying me like that. I said, hey, talk about my boys. I got to come back in the tag head with some shit, so don't try me.
I think by even like Mexicans, dude, like they go like they have like cowboy hats on. They don't even know who they're going for, dude. I think everybody, like most Hispanics, go for the Cowboys just because it's Dallas. That's the only reason, and like they don't. It's just like a generic thing. They just kind of like dive into it.
Well, you got to understand the policy with that. That has to do with a lot of family.
Yeah.
A lot of family, Spanish culture diversity out of Texas.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of the people were what you call it. Like my family, my brother, and three of my siblings were born in Texas. Right? Three of my siblings were born in Texas. The other two were born in other states. So, anyways, my family came from over there, Colorado. They were
Yeah.
always Dallas Cowboys fans, so they brought it over here. And of course, every household we went to, it had Cowboy shit. Everybody loved the Cowboy. We all watched Cowboy games, and that's basically how it spreads out to the people. And you're all right. Like I don't know squat shit about football,
Yeah.
basketball, baseball, but if it's scoring money, I know how to make it on that. Like
Yeah.
I'll gamble on those things. I got baseball cards that are worth a couple $100, you
Yeah.
know, things, and but I don't know dick about it, bro. I don't know shit.
Yeah. That's great. I mean, we know. Well, the reason we know a lot of those sports, myself and my brothers, because when we grew up playing them, teams or whatever it was, and my brother more though, he was more. I was good at the sports that I played, but my brother was way more athletically gifted. Um, athlete. He excelled at everything that he did. I only excelled at whatever like I wanted to do. Like usually, if I didn't like it, I would just get bored.
I'm like that. That's why I got so many things in my underneath my belt, bro. Like
Yeah.
I, I was telling somebody the other day, if they saw my resume, a lot of people would be like, "What the hell do you do? Why are you like the way you are?" I could
Yeah.
own my own business and stuff. I just got tired of doing that shit. I used to do a lot of subcontracting and contracting stuff under the table and just do it all myself.
Yeah.
And I just got tired of dealing with the people, man. You in the middle, like we talked about before. You're in the middle of a project and they want to change the shit up. Well, I got my materials and shit in it, bro. I don't want to change things up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
already get that shit. We're going with it. No, but like I said, I've done it all, bro. Anywhere from electrical, concrete, plumbing, tile, AC and appliance, drywall, insulation, uh, uh, like swamp stuff, like doing stuff in swamps and cleaning out ditches
Hmm.
and ponds and stuff, like dredging and stuff. I got a lot of experience of things that I've done in my life, bro.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have that than have experience in one thing only.
Right.
Honestly,
See, that's what I went to college for all like to get my degrees what I wanted to do. Not a problem, you know. Like I'm not saying that people that don't go like people that go to college or whatever or anything less or anything like that. Just my experience. Honestly, my experience throughout college was great. I learned a lot, and it does mold you to like know how to use your time wisely, time management, and then especially dealing with professors and like your like daily schedule because I was there like from morning to like evening, and so I was able to like manage the different personalities and professors because some professors, man, they were just asses, but it shows you how to manage them and to know how they are, how they react to things, and that way you be more professional about it. And but I'll be honest, like when I finished college and everything, and I got out and I actually got in the career path that I wanted, I didn't like it because I was so used to being in the construction field that just sitting down for periods of
oh,
for hours, and which it was great. I mean, I was getting paid great, but the job would follow me home. I had my kid, and I couldn't do a lot. So I just got back in the field. Honestly, more than anything, it was because I was sitting down for like a long day. That when I got home, I would literally just fall asleep, dude. Like versus like running like a construction business or like working for my dad. I would get home, then I would want to go play basketball, go run, go to the gym, and like versus like doing. Like, I used to be a hardware software engineer, so when I was doing that, I get home and want to fall asleep.
yeah, because you're stuck. You're stuck all
Yeah,
day. Your body
yeah,
not in motion. It doesn't do anything. And now lately, in my place that I work, I've done something sort of similar. I've switched up a little bit in what I do because it gets so boring. So
hmm,
one of the other people, the ground hands that I got, he has a driver's license. So I'm gonna be switching up in and out with him on driving because you're sitting in the truck all day long,
yeah,
moving at 0 to 1 miles an hour, bro.
yeah,
0 to 1 miles an hour, and you can be running 6, 7 blocks that way.
yeah,
And
yeah,
and you have to run it back the same opposite way, in the same speed. It's like, oh my gosh, bro. And it's like
yeah,
you're falling asleep, getting
yeah.
tired, and it's like you said, you get home. Hold on one second. It's always the engines. It's always the engines. They're always running. Goddamn engines. Shit. Ambulance, fire engine, polices. There'll be sirens all over here in this area. We have helicopters. It's like a crime area without being a crime area, dog. I don't understand it.
You have a lot of emergencies then calling in. Yeah,
Well,
so
in
much
this
crime
area, I
about
think
like emergencies.
we have those homes for the old people, the
Mhm.
assisted living system around here.
Yeah,
So in this area, and they just like it's constant. Like someone's either falling out, passing away, or getting hurt.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
on top of the drug addicts too, which are around here that are dozing off on their own meds or their own drugs and falling
yeah.
out in bathrooms and Narcan ain't even helping these days. So it's just crazy. That's one of the reasons I decided to clean my life up, man.
Uh,
Bro,
yeah. Go ahead.
I was too many years messing with things I shouldn't be messing with.
Like drugs or like alcohol?
Nah, they alcohol ain't shit, bro. I'm talking about pretty much drugs, bro. Like
Okay.
it's like 2 years of my life, bro.
Yeah.
I started using things at 15, and here recently, like 2.5 weeks ago, I quit just about everything. Cigarettes, my extracurriculars, the stuff that
Yeah.
they can't even be detected. They
Yeah.
would piss that down. That's the type of stuff I like. That stuff that ain't detectable. They like even if after I did it, I can't even get in trouble about it because they ain't even there. Those kinds of stuff that I like to do. And I
Yeah.
don't know, but ever since then, my body feels better. My brain is starting to clear up a little bit.
That's normal.
I do get some fogginess because I do like to smoke cigars every now and then, but other than that,
See,
it's a boring.
mine has been trying to get my sleep. So because I've been I hired a marketing agency to get like to market my business more.
Right?
And so that way, dude, because I'll be up all night trying to market, trying to figure out different ways to get leads, projects, bids. So I just did that. So that way he can take care of all that. And I'll have somebody else pick up the leads and go to these job sites and send the bids. Just because, man, it wears you out. And I'll get some
Exactly.
sleep and I'll feel fine, but I know my body, necessarily didn't get its rest. So I know it's not healing like it's supposed to.
To me, I'm more about a food guy when it comes to healing.
Okay.
Personally, like honestly, approximately since I was like 15, 16 years old, I have slept maybe anywhere from 4 or less hours of sleep a day.
Damn. That's normal for you then.
Normal,
Yeah.
like anything. Like I'll get off the podcast at 2 o'clock in the morning, wake back up at 5 in the morning, 5:30, get ready for work, go to work, spend the whole day doing everything I need to do, and come back. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna put like nutrients and certain foods in my body that's good, and not a lot of junk. Cause I cut out restaurants, bro. I cut out McDonald's, Burger King, any fast food restaurant that's out there. You'll find it that I eat that on occasion or in a necessity type situation. There ain't nothing else around, so I'll go get it. Like, not saying that these subs are absolutely like healthy. They're
Yeah.
not, but they're a lot better than some of the garbage you get at other places. So
Well, yeah. You cut all those fast foods out. You're cutting out a lot of the high unnecessary carbs that can't break down. They're not simple carbs or like what's it called, complex carbs, where your body can just
yeah,
break down and use an energy. So you just stay bloated or it makes you feel heavy. It not necessarily won't make you. Certain people won't make you fat, but like it makes you sluggish,
yeah.
and you gotta get rid of all that. I'm good, man. I'm glad to hear that because I know you told me you started working out as well too. You gonna take steroids?
No, fuck no, bro. The only steroid I
All
need is
right,
a
good.
chick. I got a lift right there is a chick, and that's how it's good. Work me that way, I ain't got no problem with that. I was going to the gym, and I'm still paying for my membership, but
Yeah,
I just found it that it's not a necessary thing. I don't know why. I get more exercise and
yeah, that's not a
work out,
problem.
so it's not bad. But the one question with me, I was going to ask you: do you drink a lot of soda, or do you drink soda?
No, I haven't drinking a soda since 40 years old. So, uh, I've been drinking soda since like high school, '05. I love
Yeah,
Sprite. Sprite. I love Sprite. I just honestly, I think I started with like when I was a senior in high school. I got into the taking care of my body.
right.
I mean, we played sports and all that, but by senior year, like I started eating real healthy. I got my body looking real good for like 5, 6, 7 years, and it helped me out later in my as got older. So like whenever I don't work out, like I'm still benefiting from like taking care of my body that entire time. So no, I never smoked. I never drank. I've only drank 1 year. Spring break. I didn't like it. I just didn't like the taste of it. Make me feel like crap because the next day I would sweat like crazy. So honestly, I think just being in like health and fitness my entire life, I don't like the feeling of that damn beer and like I've never. I mean, the only thing I've ever smoked was like weed, but like it was like maybe one night.
Oh shit. No, I mean, no, I drink on occasion, like, and my drink is tequila, something that burns clean and good.
That's
You know,
different
that's
though.
like,
I do
yeah,
that. Like I'll take a shot every like once in a while. It does
yeah.
help you out. Like it is good for you.
Like I got a bottle of 1800 that I sip on here and
Yeah.
there. I don't do it to get drunk. I just do it to have the alcohol in my system, which is needed. You know,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, Apoxy, I'm gonna go on two different subjects right here in a second, but I'm not one of the God fearing type people, so I don't believe in the holy this and the holy that. I really don't. For some reason, I've been misled by a lot of that.
Yeah.
But with with being able to be blessed to be able to feel good and have a great time and not have to
Yeah.
worry about all the drugs and all the
Yeah.
substances in your body,
Yeah.
100% great, bro.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good, makes you feel
Yep.
better. The
Now,
second thing,
go ahead. No,
what?
go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
The second thing is, when I stopped drinking sodas, which is probably maybe about 10 years ago, maybe 10, 13 years ago,
Right.
I stopped drinking sodas, bro. At
Okay.
that point, I was 185 pounds. I had muscle on me, and then I had a lot of other fat. There was there was times that I was getting so upset because I was always physical, work construction and all that, so I was always sweating. I was always just whatever. And even my ex-wife didn't feed me a lot of good, healthy stuff, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like I was getting anything that was good. But I had my stomach always was sticking over my pants, and always was like I could never get the gut away. Dog, it just stuck out everywhere I went, bro. And I wasn't a beer drinker, so everybody knew it wasn't a beer gut. It ended up being bloating, bro,
Yeah.
from the combination of the sodas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I stopped drinking sodas and anything that's fully carbonated,
Yeah.
bro, within a month, within less than a month, I lost all like about 10 pounds.
Yeah. It's because of all that carb,
Yeah,
unnecessary carb. You were like your body swelled up. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Everybody's body is wired different. Like with me, if I eat high amounts of egg or anything that has shellfish in it, I'll sweat. Like I'll smell like dead fish. Like because
yeah,
yeah, my body makes like a it's an amino acid in those two proteins that my body produces so much of it that all I need to
right.
do is literally eat a small amount and I'll be fine. But you ever heard of how people when they get gout and
Yeah,
it's like crystallized, it's like almost like a crystal form and it goes on their knees,
yeah,
and it stops blood flow and it's bad for them because some people will have like big like elephant like trunk like legs, and that's mostly likely because they have something like that in that form or like a gout. But so it's in that form, but with me, I just smell like fish. I just know when it happens, so I usually take like a what's it called? It's an enzyme for your gut, so that way it can help digest it. Because my body won't digest it good. It'll either sweat it out, come out my breath. It'll be something though. You'll know. You'll definitely know. You smell like dead fish. That's you. You most likely me.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have a real
Yeah.
bad body odor, or not. I'm not saying a bad body odor, but a
Yeah.
bad a situation where I have anything like that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't stink that bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like I could sweat all day long. I could
It's
sweat,
called
go out to work.
It's called
Go ahead.
PMA. Oh, it's just a disorder. It's a genetic thing. Not a genetic, but it wasn't passed down. It's just something that
Right.
when I was a kid, my nutritionist thinks that because I love to eat eggs when I was little, that dude, I'm telling you. So when I was
Like
like,
hyper. Yeah.
I'd eat like 20 egg whites in the morning, and then later at night I'd make like egg burritos, and
Shit.
so my body after a while I think it just rejected them. But I'll tell you this, that's only if I eat that food. Like lately I haven't eaten any of that, so I've been like great for like the last several years. But there are some people that they have a disorder. It doesn't matter. They'll always smell like it.
Yeah. There's some people that smell like onions. I've had. And I'll tell you a funny story, but I probably already said it
It's
online.
the foods they
Uh,
eat, man. Body
yeah,
odors come from the foods you eat. And
yep.
that's what, like,
Yeah,
I used to tell this one guy at the gym who's like, man, I'm always smelling like piss. It's the food you're eating. He cut out the beer, he quit smelling like piss.
yeah. That's why I call it horse piss, though. That's
Yeah,
exactly why I call it horse. I cannot stand beer because the people that sweat right after that just
yep,
totally are like grimy and nasty, bro. Just I don't know what it is, bro. It's like it oozed out of the skin and just festered.
it does.
Yeah,
Your
it's
body
so
can't,
disgusting.
because think about it. It's a man-made foreign object or a product that we made for you. Like, you're not supposed to, like, take in. Like, it's not natural. There's nothing natural about it. Like, it doesn't grow out of the earth where, like, organic, where your body just naturally pulls it out. It's
Yeah,
something that stays in the body, so the body's just naturally going to try to figure out a way to get rid of it, or like somehow, like, either your poop, piss, or whatever, but it's going to get rid of it somehow.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. And we're almost like sharks. We
Yeah,
humans have
yeah,
like where sharks piss out of their skin. We sweat any toxins out of our skin, which is
yeah.
basically a piss. I mean, in its own look. I mean, your skin's pissing everything out, so it kind of makes sense, you know. But hey, hey, what it is. I'm glad I don't have that kind of power.
Did your brother used to eat crayons when he was little?
Every, something happened real quick. Is it me?
My phone was ringing.
Oh, let's see. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, making sure. I took the echo away. So there was something echoing. I don't know what it was. But yeah, man. My brother, I'm not sure. You know, he used to eat everything, bro. Like that poor boy. If we were done eating our food and we didn't want the rest of it, man, we feed it right to him. Hey, bro, eat this. You want this? That boy eat everything, bro. We used to call him empty, no, bottomless trash can. Cause we didn't know where this boy was putting all his food, Bato. I'm talking about like he would eat his share, we'd eat our share, the stuff we didn't want, and then the stuff we didn't want, he'd eat that, and then ask for second.
Yeah,
Yeah, that boy, and then he grew and grew
yeah.
and grew, and I'm like, stop, bro.
That's how it goes. That's when we were little. So, like, one summer we were like, I think it was like ninth grade. My brother and I, we were short, not short, but like we were, like under who else was around us. But we ate, and like within that school year, bam, we just shot up to like 6 foot. And then when I went to college, they do your measurements and whatnot. And I got measured, and then the lady was like, "You're 6'1". I was like, "All right, whatever." And I was like, because I told the lady, I told her, how did I grow from being already 18, 19, and how you grow? She said it's rare, but it happens sometimes. But honestly,
They
I think
lie.
when I was in high school, they just measured wrong. That's all it was.
Listen, they lie, bro. You can make your body grow still.
Yeah.
It depends
Which
on what nutrients you give yourself. What your body's always going in the changing process, so I don't believe that. And
I
it's
think
just a growth spurt and this and that. I
I think
don't.
even like dudes, like especially being around in the gym, like they get sensitive. Like I told some of my girlfriends, it's like you think y'all are petty, but like some dudes, they get like jealous, envious of other dudes, like because of height. Like not so much other people that you don't know, but like your friends and relatives you're around. Height
Right.
and like just the skin tone and like dumb shit, man. I'm like, man, y'all gotta. It's because I had these two friends, man. Like they were short. They're like, I guess I call them short because they're shorter than me. Versus like a couple of the friends that I have, I say like, well, I'm shorter than him and whatever whatnot. But they don't know. They don't see that difference. Like, had a friend. I was like, this dude had like big quads. Mexican dude, just huge quads, man. He always deadlifting and he always did squatting, but he looked good. Like he looked like one of those rugby players and everything.
Okay.
And he was like 5'6", but this other tall dude, hey, asked him like, hey man, can you give me some pointers on how to do a deadlift? And the tall dude came over there and he was like, hold on, like I think I pissed off your boy. I was like, why? Well, I told him that I can't do that because you're short and I'm not. So it was like, oh hell. I was like, and I told him, I was like, yeah, you can't talk about height with him, bro. It's like, I don't know why he
And
gets like, I don't know why he gets offended by it, man.
I tell you why. I tell you why. Men get offended at that because that's an average woman's what they're looking for. They're
Mm,
looking for a guy that's over 6 foot. Your everyday woman, if you ask her what she looked into a man, what she wanted out of him, what she wanted a man to look like, and what she
yeah,
wanted from him, the first thing about height would be he
yeah.
had to be 6 foot or higher. So a
Mm,
lot of men get hurt from that because I'm never going to be 6 foot, so I'm not going to be able to date this tall, slender, 5'9" chick that looks
I don't know,
fucking great.
man. There's some people that like the opposites.
I know, but the average is not.
Mm,
The rarity is the opposite. So that's where it goes from. It's because all these interviews you see online, everything you see about the chicks talking about, every one of them says they want rich guy, has to have this, da 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 da, has to be 6 foot plus, and usually that's the one percenters,
yeah,
with that exact shit. But that's what deters guys from the height thing. A lot of people feel discouraged because I'm never gonna go that high, so I'm gonna miss out on all these chicks that are talking about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And that's what I see anyway. So who knows?
Mm, okay. I mean, but I think
That,
honestly,
that's,
I think that's just the guys that have like the insecurities.
that's what I'm talking about. It's an
Yeah,
insecurity.
yeah. There's an insecurity because
It's,
I'll tell you, when I was like started working out like more in the fitness, when I got out of high school. I mean, I know you're young, so you get your body where you want to if you want to. And but the thing is, I tried to maintain it for such a long time that my body has started rejecting it. And I built up a body image for myself that was like, you know what? I was like, the hell with all this. I just said one time, I was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. And it was just honestly, when I was doing all that fitness, I was miserable, Einstein. Like it was always wanting to be healthy, always doing this, always doing that. I was just unhappy with myself. It was like just to maintain it, not because I was like had insecurity, but like I wanted to look like that year round. I was like, I can't do this. And like finally,
you,
some dude, some OG told me it was like the only way you're gonna maintain all that year round is if you start doing some hard drugs. And I didn't want to do that,
nah.
so I was like, you know what, I'm good then. I was like, I guess it took somebody that had been there to tell me, I was like, look, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. And this is once he said like it'll shorten your lifespan, I was like, oh, I'm good.
Listen, I have this guy, a friend of mine, like brother to me,
Yeah,
and he does do some things as far as with weightlifting and to get himself to where he is. But his rule and thumb is he don't bind himself to anything on that. For him, it's straight up. You there? You okay?
I'm here.
There. So you froze up on my side. So he stopped doing all the healthy shit, all the eating like this, eating like that. You gotta eat a certain way to keep this physique. And this dude is swole, bro. I'm talking
Yeah,
about when he pulls his shirts off, he got pecs. His arm probably twice your size, bro. And he is like fully looking fit.
yeah,
Like doesn't have the abs or nothing, but has the muscle belly. And,
yeah.
and this like raw, bro. Like he can squish you. Honestly, I don't care what size you are. This little dude, he's my size, he's a little bit taller
Yeah,
than me, and I'm 5'6". And he can just, if he wanted to, he could just. Oh. So he
yeah,
stopped going by everybody's regimen on you gotta eat this way, you gotta. You know what this boy told me? He goes, I eat anything I want. I don't give a shit. I eat
yeah,
anything I want. Cause why? It's
yeah,
all energy. It all goes
yeah.
this. So like when we go out to like just have talks or whatever and dinners and stuff, lunches and stuff, like he'll order platters, bro, like
That's
3, 4 platters for himself. And
yeah.
imagine a guy my size, but just fully physical. And this guy's
Hmm.
just eating cows, crabs, a fish plate, da da da. And I'm over here with my little combo platter because
Little kids
I,
meal. You
I
ordered
can
out for
eat
kids
that,
meal.
bro. They're crushing it, bro. But he stopped doing all the other regimens of what people
Yeah,
said you should eat this, eat
yeah,
that. And when he
Yep.
does the way he does it, he's swole up.
Yep.
He's swole up, and he maintains. Been doing it forever.
Yep.
And he maintains himself that way. And it's really all about what we eat, bro. It really isn't
Yeah.
anything about steroids or anything like that. Because you look
Right.
at the animals and the beasts, as far as I'm talking about as men back in the day,
Yeah.
they were brute, bro. They weren't taking
Yeah.
drugs that we
They
know of.
hunt,
Like,
go hunt, eat, go hunt, eat, go hunt.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was all physical. Everything was
Yeah.
physical, and they were brute.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the biggest man doesn't even compare to some of the biggest men back in history. You know,
Can't do that.
so
Because naturally we just gotta eat. Like, so I'll tell you this, when I was trying to figure out my like how my body worked, if I go on a diet, because naturally I just want to eat. But then the thing is though, I know my body is gonna benefit from it because if I go to work, I'm functioning 100%. If I
yeah,
eat great throughout the day, if I go work out, I feel great. I don't feel, you know how you get that little dizziness if you didn't eat enough, where you're like your energy slows down, but then you're a little dizzy,
yeah,
but then you're like you're okay. Then you're okay because like then now your adrenaline's kicking in.
yeah.
But if I do the dieting stuff, like I'll lose weight, strength, or my natural strength. I want to say because if you eat, you naturally have like a strength whenever you go to work.
Yeah.
Versus like working strength is way different than gym strength. It's like that's just
Yeah.
I much rather have the working strength because that gym shit strength it ain't with a damn. And like that's
Mm,
why I eat because I
good.
know the last couple months I've been like if we go because at the house like I'll cook my food I'll eat like Mexican cheese because it's all organic. I'll get like the Mexican cheese, the tortillas that my mom and them make a quesadilla, put lettuce, tomatoes, avocado, steak or chicken, do that. And then on the side I'll eat like rice with like beans in it and then a sweet potato and then like I'll drink some shakes.
That's a lot. I can't
I
even
do
eat
look
that. I got a whole pump of, and I only ate a half of it.
but that's the thing though, Einstein. The food I'm telling you, naturally your body is just gonna turn it into fuel right away. Versus
Yeah,
something
automatic.
like if we go get a burger, like if I go to
Oh,
McDonald's and eat a Big Mac, it's gonna stay in there for a long time. My body's gonna be bloated. You don't want
yeah, it's
that
gonna
type of
feel.
like slowness. I'll tell
Yeah,
you when I was like it was like early 2000s. I was born in '86, and when I was in middle school and high school was around like 2002, I think. But here's what I told you because I was skinny as hell. I was like maybe 130, and I was like, my dad went to Mexico one year, and I was, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can just put on some weight before he gets back. So, but when he got back and saw me, I'm lying. I was like 160. But when he got back and saw me, I weighed myself. I think it was like 254 at that time. So what I did, I went to Pizza Hut, got a whole box, ate it by myself, stuffed crust supreme. I would go to McDonald's. I'd eat 4 Big Macs in a row or 8 Big Macs in a row, and then if it's Burger King, I get the 4 double Whoppers, and then just smash them. No fries, no soda, no nothing. But I'd go to Waffle House. I'd order 12 eggs, hash browns all the way, a waffle, and a cheeseburger. But I
that's
ain't doing
so.
that now. I'm not doing that now. I mean, I'm 40. I'm not trying to, I'm not doing that now. But I eat like that still. But I eat the more organic stuff that I know my body can
Yeah.
break down. Yeah,
Well, I'm like you. I rather go to like a place called There's a couple places here called like Fresh Kitchen. It's
yeah,
actually where they have they have protein, and they have your veggies, your base, your protein, and then the toppings and stuff, and it's
yeah,
all healthy stuff. So I've switched over to more of that type of eating versus going to any of these restaurants. Now, like I
yeah,
said, I'll go to a sit down restaurant or someplace where they'll throw you a sloppy burger that's got
yeah.
one place I went to had a what it was called a donut burger, bro.
hmm The donut burger.
Box, bro. When I tell you, I
Yeah,
got a video of it somewhere online. When I tell you, they took a donut, cut it,
yeah,
and these were little donuts that were kind of thick donuts, so they cut it in
yeah.
half. You had a burger meat, you had cheese, you had like
Damn.
this jelly, this strawberry, raspberry jelly, instead of ketchup and stuff. Then you
Yeah,
had some fries and stuff. It was
damn.
so nasty
Yeah, I bet
good.
it is. You
But
get your sodium, your diabetes, and your cholesterol in one.
it was something that was fresh. It wasn't something that was made yesterday or to sit
Yeah,
for today.
yeah,
It wasn't something that. It had been rubberized, everything. All the ingredients that were in the meal were really fresh. So
Yeah,
it wasn't like I was eating something nasty.
yeah,
It went through perfectly. But like when I go eat McDonald's, I'm like you, bro. It just sits. It makes me feel like
yeah,
shit. I don't
yeah.
feel good. My stomach hurts. Oh.
I
So
think I set up McDonald's like shit, like years ago. Now I'll stop at a McDonald's or Taco Bell, whatever, because Bojangles. Because if I'm on the road and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, usually that's what our at exits. Because gas stations are now like right beside each other with like a McDonald's or a Wendy's or whatever it is. So I gotta have something in my system. Like
yeah,
this is, I mean, it's whatever, but like, I mean, it's not. It's like the meat. As long as I get that patty meat, I'm fine.
yeah. And it's gotta be real bad to me. It can't be like this fake
Yeah,
shit. So yeah, I'm
yeah,
with you on that. So
yeah. Do
the only thing I ever,
you have a Bad Daddy burger in your area?
I don't think so.
It's like a Bad Daddy burger, so you can create your burger however you want. They have like the buffalo. I think it's bison burger. I have one. I forgot which one it was. I'm pretty sure it's buffalo. But like you can like the thick ass burgers. The burger dude is like this big, but like I usually get like 3 patties, 2 fried egg in between each patty, the cheese, the avocado spread. They have onion fries where they're like it's actual onions, but they're like cutting fries. And I do peanut butter, pineapple. Man, you can it gets nasty, man, but it's so damn good. Like, and I get the tater tots, huh?
You use peanut butter and real pineapple on the sandwich?
No, there's a pineapple on the burger with buns. Now, if I go to Five Guys, I do all that, but at Five Guys, I'll do a lettuce wrap instead of like actual bread because the
Yeah.
ingredients, man, at Five Guys, I just love the ingredients from Five Guys. Like, it's more like if you get a lettuce burger on a wrap instead of the buns, man, you can taste every single like seasoning taste in that burger, man. It's delicious. Have
Yeah,
you ever
no,
had that lettuce wrap?
no, I don't really care for the lettuce wraps. I rather have some bun. I just don't see just eating lettuce and be done. I
Do
gotta have
it.
the carb.
You got to do
Okay,
it
I'll
once.
try.
I'm telling you.
Five,
Get
five
all
bucks,
the
good.
toppings that you like, and then tell them you want it on the lettuce wrap. Try it once. Like I'm telling you, like it's a
It's
game
like a
changer, man. I'm
burrito
telling you.
with everything inside it.
Yeah, get everything you
Oh,
want. I mean, you're gonna end up needing a fork after a couple bites, but like it's good as hell, man. It's
okay,
good.
that sounds
You
a
know what
little
I
bit
found
better
out the
instead of
other day?
getting.
I found out that Chipotle is they're owned by McDonald's. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Like
I
man,
don't
and
need.
I haven't been in a while, but I didn't know
I
that.
don't need. I don't need Chipotle. I almost don't even need like at Chili's and Applebee's.
Yeah,
So there's gone down as far as the quality of food style
they
and
have.
stuff.
They
I
have.
stopped eating at Red Lobster a long time ago.
It where?
But Red Lobster,
Okay. Why that? Why is that?
man, it's all imitation meat. Now,
Uh,
it ain't real. It ain't
yeah,
real seafood.
yeah,
So that kind of pisses me off. Now, the only thing that you supposedly get that's real is the lobsters that are in the tank in the front. But I
yeah.
don't even think those are real. I think they just take that, give you a piece in the back, and then when you're gone, they put the lobster back out. Honestly,
See,
I think that's what happens.
that's what that's what the difference is. Like, so we have the one of the lakes around here is called Lake Norman, and that's where like all the high end eating and all that stuff is at, like the nice areas and shit like that. So I'll take my kids there every time I have my daughter every other weekend or every other week. Like after soccer practice, we'll go eat there, and like it's called 80s on the Lake. So we'll go there, eat. The differences with that because it's so pricey because literally everything that they have is fresh. Like when you order
Right
it,
after,
make it fresh, and then make these like oh, there's another one in the city of Charlotte. It's called Cajun Queen. It's been here forever. They're filet mignons. I love filet mignons. So they have these fillets that they season throughout the week and just let it sit. I mean, it's like $40, $60 for like a plate, but like I mean, I'll do a nice filet mignon. Like with me and food, if it tastes great and the portion is great, I'm happy. I'll leave the restaurant happy. I'll leave a good tip. But
yeah.
if it's not, if it's trash, I'm like, I'll let them know. It's like, well, you know how they come back and check on you. How was it? I was like, trash. I was like, I'm gonna pay though. I'm gonna pay. Just pay. Like, I'm not telling you that it's trash because I don't want a discount. I'm just telling you that it was just like I should have just stayed at home and cooked my own steak. I was
Yeah.
like, it is what it
There's
is. Yeah.
There was a couple restaurants that I went here in Central Florida that are like in Lakeland area, and
Yeah.
they actually bring the cuts of beef out to your table
Yeah.
to be able to choose what you want.
Yeah.
Then they go back and cut it right off the cow pieces they got in the back and literally cook it right there on the spot, bro. It's
Yep.
so delicious.
Yep.
Steaks like that are way better than anything that you get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Right off the
Yeah.
butcher to the table is the most phenomenal way to have steak.
Yep.
So,
See, that's the
but
thing with the restaurants, which I remember when we were growing up, it was always the great customer service. I always remember my parents talking about like they were good. They would be like, "Oh, that was a good food," because even if the food was crap, they wouldn't say as much because the customer service was so good. The experience as soon as you walk into the door. Now, man, hell, man, even if somebody's at the front, like they might be playing on their phone or doing something else. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but I mean, I just think sometimes like this technology stuff, like it's gotten so spoiled that it's not really that you forget what the important things are. Like if you have your job, you're not supposed to be on the phone. Like it'll just make you like more dumb. And unaware, like whenever like you're talking to somebody and you're having a conversation, and then they start playing with their phone. I was like, bro, like, are we having a conversation or like, are we what's going on here?
Or am I just talking to myself?
Yep, that's
How
what
am I even here to talk to you?
I had this thought today, man. I was listening to CT's the other day, and I saw where he was calling people toasters. You saw that, right?
No, I didn't see that.
Well, he's calling them. I guess he's calling them dumb or like IQ level,
Right.
whatever it is, like low. Like no, you're not so smart. And I'm thinking, I'm like, I do get that, but I'm thinking like, because CT is very smart, Bob is intelligent, but like the thing is that like I'm pretty sure like CT talked about how he had experience in the jail system and the public school system, so I can't really say much about him on that end. But like at the end of the day, Bob, CT, like really intelligent people that know a lot. Gimpy, street smarts. If like let's say tomorrow, like next week, like there was like an apocalypse, not an apocalypse like it was an explosion, but like the government just it wrecked. Like how long do you expect it to survive? Because you're calling people toasters, but when shit goes down and you need to group up with like people like JP, myself, Einstein, Skywalker, and a lot of the crew on the panel, like if I group up with Bob and CT, how long am I gonna really live? Because there's all these other savages out there like that are just like born into like the street life. They got to do what they got to do, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, it's great, but like, you know, a lot of book knowledge, but what can you tell me about diesel engines, changing a brake, stuff that I can do for you? But like, let's say you're out in the middle of nowhere, like, and your shit breaks down, and you gonna fix it? How you gonna get home if your phone dies and you don't have your how he calls it, your Smarty phone? So it's like, how are you gonna fix your car? Like, you gonna pop the hood and figure it out? I'm not saying he doesn't know, but and it wasn't so much an attack on Bob and CT. It's just more like I know what he's talking about because I went to damn university and all that shit. So it's like I've seen a lot of those people, and I see a lot of those people where like for some reason they think like you can't talk to me on that subject. It's like, well, yeah, that's the subject that we're talking about, but you switch it up. Like, what can you tell me about civil engineering, with mechanical engineering, like with engines, combustions, tools? How do you prep this? How do you fix your house? And all this and stuff. So it's like, I think it takes 2 and 2. With like CT and Bob, they have a lot of knowledge that I think if it was the end of the world apocalypse style, where like if there was a group of people, they would be the thinkers of like information, but that's it. I mean, you think Bob's gonna run out in the middle of nowhere like let's say there's like a bunch of like groups of people just trying to kill people and cannibalize, and he ain't gonna run out there. I was like, nah, guys, you know what? It was like, it looks a little dangerous out there. Let me get back in this HVAC. I was like,
Let's take a step before that. I'm gonna say go prior to that, Apocalypse, because if you look at it, the reality is that they would even be further done before that, because truly and honestly, if we were to have some kind of episode that bombs were to happen and the United States would have a catastrophe or anything like that,
they
don't know how to hunt.
Yeah.
They don't know how to skin an animal.
Yeah.
They don't know how to cook it on a fire outside to make it correct so that way it's edible. So
Yeah, because you got to catch it, kill it, and if you need protein right away, you got to eat the right parts. And you can eat them
yeah,
raw. You just got to eat the right parts, and you have to make the kill quick because also that meat will be tainted. It's
yeah.
bad.
So
So
like Black Bear would know that. I can say that. But if you put CT and Bob together for that, shit,
yeah,
give up. They're done. They're
bro,
starving.
I
You
guarantee
know.
you, their hands are like a baby's ass.
Hey,
They put baby lotion on those hands, bro.
hold on, hold on. Hey,
I guarantee you, they shower with lotion.
I cannot vouch for CT, but I have seen this channel, so I won't talk bad about the damn and
No,
they're like
I'm
that.
not talking bad about
No,
them.
no,
I
I'm
just
not
like
saying anything.
cracking.
No,
Yeah,
I know we're crazy. I'm not saying like I don't want to talk bad about it and he come out the any of the others. No, CT clean, man. CT
yeah, yeah,
that nigga's polished.
yeah,
That nigga's polished. He is clean. He is
yeah,
studio worthy.
yeah,
Yeah, he got soft hands,
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Bob, I want Bob to have soft hands. Okay, there's a reason I want Bob to have soft hands. Cause if this nigga can fly the plane, he can fly the plane. Okay,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got a profession that's worth soft hands. So
Um,
that's where I
C-
go with that. But Bob, yeah, he got soft
CT,
hands. He killing
I
them on that.
think CT likes to play that game where like people can just go up there and attack him. But I guarantee you in real life, I guarantee he'll bust something out. Probably give you a sidekick to the damn nose. Bob would
Like I
just sue
said,
you.
yeah, Bob was into you. Like I said, I haven't watched CT too much, so I don't know a lot about him. But he looks like he probably about maybe 5'4" to 5'6", I would say.
CT or Bob?
CT. He
Okay.
looks like about 5'6", maybe. He may be taller than that. I mean, he looks like he's a short guy.
Yeah.
But he to me was like the geeky little dude on the side who didn't have a lot of friends. That's where I would venture more on him
Yeah.
and not knowing him,
Yeah.
just from what I've heard and how I've seen him.
Yeah.
That's where I would venture on him more like that. Like
Yeah.
not the Urkel, but slide above Urkel.
Bro, you
And
are
then
hitting on everything that he said that he is, and like people call him.
no, am I?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
but he's
easy.
cool as hell with it because he said he was all that he had to get his confidence up and he worked on it. He went out, put himself out there, and like which is I don't know, that dude's a damn genius. That's what I tell Bob and Sky is like that dude's a
Smart,
damn genius of how he maneuvers
smart.
his thing
Yes, he's
around. So it's
smart.
like Bob is smart too because he'll get other people to do the work for him and he gets the background. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, Bob. That's what I do
Hey,
now. I was like, let them do the work, you collect. And hey,
Bob's white, man. Bob's white.
he's a
That's why
copper
Bob
dude.
does that. Bob does that because he white. And you know other reason why. He likes to be the one on the ranch, saying do this, do that. All right,
And
that's Bob. Bob the master.
he
This
probably
is
won't
it.
even come out the house. He'll probably just yell out orders out the window. He's like, yeah, it's a little too hot
Now,
today. How hot is
hey,
it? It said 76. It's too hot for my fair skin.
hey, Bob will fly over you and drop a letter on your ass. Here, take this leaflet, read it. That
He'll
was
shoot
Bob.
notes at him on bullets. Hey, read that
Yeah.
bullet up. Like you see Julio, I just shot him. Read the bullet. Like I'll put a note on it.
Sorry,
We're
Bob. We
gonna
love
take
you.
over.
Dog.
We're gonna take over the Gospel of Bob though. Sky has a plan. We're gonna do a whole
Yeah,
revolution thing on it.
yeah, that's good shit. Hell, why not?
Just kick him out, take control.
They don't want me to come over there and take control. I'll cause a ruckus on their ass. But
I'll wreck it, man. I'll
I'll
wreck
rack
it.
them. I'll rack them. They don't want me to host on the night.
They
I got
call
to
it
get my little
keys.
confidence up though. I definitely got that to do.
They call it
'Cause,
keys and shit. They're like, you let me get the keys and everybody's on the panel.
yeah,
Hey, you're welcome for the ride. You might panel down. But I'll go rogue after a while. I was like, you know what, this motherfucker's getting on my nerves. I'm going rogue. Hell with the rules. I'll
I
be
know.
like,
I'll be watching the
I'll
chat.
pull up a Herrick.
Yeah. Oh God. Hey man, I can believe it's an accident. Okay, I honestly can believe it's an accident, and
Uh-huh.
this is why. Because when I put my StreamYard on my phone and did it,
Yeah.
it didn't have a red button at the bottom, but
Yeah.
you got to ring in stream or exit studio.
Okay.
And the only way to exit on the phone is to actually press back on the web page. So I could see
Oh,
what where I could vouch for Eric that it was truly an accident, and that's just
Yeah.
because when I've come in contact in a situation with this, the StreamYard on my phone.
Now,
So
when you hit the red button, is the end stream button, is that also red?
okay, now on my tablet,
Yeah.
if I look at the bottom,
Yeah.
there's a little red button that hits exit.
Right.
At the top by my name and stuff up there, my
Yeah.
image, it has in stream.
Is that in
But on my
red or is that
phone,
just a regular button?
that's in red. They're both in red. There's two
Okay.
different buttons, one up here,
Okay.
one down here. But on my mobile apps for that, it doesn't have it that way. The red
Oh,
button is actually in stream.
you know what? Nah. I can't give Eric that credit. I'm just gonna say that he had a red button too on there.
Well,
Because I
that's what
think
I'm saying. He said he was doing it off his phone. So the
so maybe
phone
it was a
only
different color
has
for him.
one red button. The phone only has one red button. Where my tablet, the way I have it set up on the webpage style,
Yeah.
it has two. It has the exit the studio, and then the top
Okay.
corner has in stream. Where on the
Okay.
iPhone or the cell phones, I don't think it has that. It only has one red button to exit and in the stream at the same time.
Okay.
So we're probably before he's backed out. This time he was just upset to hit the button red just to get out of there quick. I can see that happening, but I think that needs to be fixed by the StreamYard app.
Okay. That makes
Oh.
sense then. All right. Somebody's home.
You know, I'm an optimistic type guy, bro. I would look on the other side of the field before I make a full venture of what I thought
Well, that's true.
it is or could be. So that's just
Yeah.
me. I have to
Yeah,
open my eyes.
you don't want to look like you don't want to have to be in that position. Well, damn, now I gotta apologize. No, I
Yeah,
get it.
I hate the
Yeah.
apology.
You like
I
the
hate
things
paying
to
them
play out.
apology.
See how they turn.
Yes, sir. So I don't know, Epoxy. Life is good, dog. Life is really good. I'm alive. I got a good job. I got
Yeah.
great people on the internet, bro. Not
Yeah.
no douchebags or nothing like that. Like
Yeah.
I've met some great people on the internet here in
Yeah.
the last few months. That's been kind of amazing. It's been neat. So you're one of them. Bob's one of them. You got Nate. I can't give up Nazes. Nazes. I love
Professional.
Nazes.
Nathan's a professional, man. That's what I tell Bob. Like, she's a professional.
She is fucking awesome, dog.
Yeah.
The way she handles herself, the way she handles
Yeah.
the crowd, the way she handles
She's a
the
pro.
audience.
She's a pro.
She is phenomenal, bro. That's why I'm
That's
glad
what I
they
was
gave her
telling.
spot.
That's what I was telling Eric slow ass. I was like, bro, you need to keep watching CT, the way he moves. And I told him you should already know how much Sky has evolved. And if you need any tips, I told him you need to contact the Maestro DJ that is Naves. I was like, she'll give you some pointers. I'm sure she will. But like, and that's what I was telling him. If you don't do something and like the opportunities are there, after a while, people will just be like, you know what, you ain't that serious. So you move on.
Well, I think another thing with E is that I don't know. I don't know if this is my own outlook on it. Is I think he's an emotional person, and I don't think
He is. That's a good way to say it. He is. And it's not a bad thing. He's a good man. He's a good man.
Just he's an emotional. I get that way sometimes, but I don't just like to end out things on the pissed off version.
Yeah.
I like to find out. I like closure whenever I have these type of deals and situations and fights and arguments. I don't want to have someone later on that I have to worry about maybe get the grudge so built up in their system that they want to come take me out or something because we couldn't hash it out. Type deal. So that's why some of these fights I see on the internet, some of the things I see with all these other podcasts and stuff, they can something. I just don't understand it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
No, that's honestly, Einstein. Those are the people that like when they tell you what they are right away, you believe them. And I cut them out. Like it's more than usually like, okay, I see how you are. And some of my employees have done that with. I can't have you back here, man. Like, why? Well, one of the other employees told me that you went to on their Facebook and started trying to hit on his wife on purpose to instigate some stuff. It's like, nah, like you gotta go. I just don't like that, man. This is like we're grown adults. Like at this point, that like that's a very dangerous thing too. You never mess with people's money, their way of making money. Don't mess with their family. You want to piss off a man really good to a point to where like you want to test his buttons. Mess with that man's family, see what happens.
Now, partially, yes, I agree with you on that on the family part. But there's a part of the family that I don't agree with you on. Go ahead,
Which
miss my
part of
wife.
it?
Go ahead, you remember. Go ahead. If she doesn't have the respect enough to respect me, to cut
I
it
agree.
out,
I agree.
or
I
be
agree.
respectful to walk away from a situation,
Yeah.
that's a test that's done on itself, not me.
Yep.
I
I
didn't
agree.
accept that. But you do it about my a brother, my sister, my mother, my father, my kids, my own blood that came out of me. Yeah, we got issues on that, bro. So that's
Yeah.
the only way I would say that it's a different stipulation for me because
Right.
for me, the woman got to be respectful. She got to know her
Yeah.
place.
Yep.
The correct woman's gonna be the one that shuts up, doesn't say nothing, walks over
Yeah.
to a man and says, "That man just talked to me."
Right. Now,
That's a respectful woman.
I'll
So
tell you one thing that happened, and it happened 3 weeks ago. I told Sky about it. So on a job site in Charlotte, we were doing one of these restaurants, and it's like one of those RV restaurants where people pull in, they make barbecue, bam, they pull out. But there's like a center place where like people can sit down and dine. And we're doing construction on that, and we have this young cat. I wasn't there. I only heard about it because they called me, texted me, and I couldn't get to my text because when I'm on the military base, like the signals are just bad in those buildings and anywhere. And then you cannot have your phone. The MP police, the military police, they will pop you. And so I get out, man. I get like these messages, paragraphs. Yo, where you at? This and this and that. You need to call us. So I call back, like, what happened? Like, you remember that young guy that was that he? It's like it was like Sky's situation. When he had a situation, and we heard about it, but we just took it as I was like, well, I guess whoever's like he's talking trash about, they're like states away. That dude came states away with his brother, beat the dog shit out of my son. I see the pictures, and I watched the security cameras. They dragged that dude. They busted his ass, and I can hear one of the dudes say, "Don't knock him out. I need him to feel everything." Man, he dragged him face down across that fucking dirt on the concrete. He didn't break anything, but his like cheekbone is broken though, like it because it was his eyeball was red. And I told him, I was like, if you press charges, what you did online, the threats, what you were doing, you're getting charged. Like, do you want to get charged or you want to just take this good ass whooping? I was, I'll take this good ass whooping. I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not firing you because I think this is enough, but you need to know you playing with people's emotions like that. You're gonna find the right one. You found the right one, and I heard the camera because those people, the same people that did it, they called me. They contact the front, and then like they was like they got my information and everything, and they called me and was like, look, he ain't pressing charges. I talked to him about it. We knew about it. It's fine. We walking away. Everything's fine. He got the ass whooping of his life. And it's like, hey, and they were like being like, thank you. I was like, oh, you ain't got to thank me for nothing. No, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Don't thank me for shit.
that's the lesson, bro. That's really what it is, and that's the bad thing about the internet nowadays. Because back in the days, like say back in the days when Xbox was available, we
Yeah,
didn't have the internet available to us like this. So talking shit on the Xbox, back and forth, talking shit about your mama, talking about shit about this and that was totally different.
yeah,
Nowadays, these fools can pull up your IP and tell you where you're at in 2 seconds and
yeah,
be at your house
yeah,
in an hour. You
yeah,
know, so they definitely got to watch what they say, especially
yeah,
when you're talking about somebody's family members
yeah.
like that. Yeah, you're 100% right with that, and I
You
agree.
can't do that, man. Like you can talk
No,
about me all day. I could care less. But
yeah,
once you get to that point, it's like, now we got a problem. No, we got a
yeah,
problem now. No,
yeah.
but so it's like you talk about it. Like if you can fix it, you can fix it. Because that's what I was telling on this girl I'm dating. And man, this girl I'm talking to, son, the other day, I can't send like an audio or video to my phone through Facebook Messenger, so I just sent her like a recorded one. Bro, I don't know why I said Jennifer, but I called her Jennifer. Like that ruined it. Ruined it. That ruined. I know that ruined it because she ain't messaged back since then, man.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
I didn't even notice. But the thing is, she asked me, you call me a different woman's name. I know who Jennifer is. Jennifer is the quality control lady at the one of the Marine bases that I do work at. And I told her that, and like she ain't believing me. I know she wasn't believing me. So I left it alone. I was like, all right, it's up to you. If you want to mess it up. Like I'm good. Yo, she was
Uh,
like, damn. I was like, I didn't even notice because I deal
oh,
with
they
people all day. The people I deal with most are quality control because they sometimes they comb check everything. Or I'm dealing with like a new client or a new contractor, or if I have to sub people out, and then if I deal with them like for a long time, where I'm texting, calling, emailing, that name is imprinted in my thought.
Yeah.
So without me even knowing, I said it. I was like, damn, I did say that. And I was like, and I told her, I was like, well, damn. I was like, well, if she does, she doesn't message me back. Hey,
I mean,
she lost.
if they
She
don't
lost the prize,
you,
Einstein. I ain't lose shit.
say that again.
She like so. I basically said if she doesn't message me back, because I told her what it was. She don't message me back. That's on her. Like, hey, she lost something good. That was on her.
Hey, and I feel the same way sometimes on these situations out here, the situationships that I get myself involved. I mean, if they don't want something and they want the streets more than want me, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I had enough time to play with it,
Yeah,
so I'm good. You know,
yeah,
but I've never called a chick by another name though. But
yeah. No, that's the second time I've done that.
the second
I'll tell
time,
you this. So
oh
I'm
my
gonna tell you this,
god,
Einstein. Since like I was young, now it's different. But since I was young, well, it ain't different. I loved like my ex wife. She was I was 29, and I think she was like 23 at the time when we met, and we had a kid. Great, everything. I mean, we've had a fallout, but I always liked older women, and like even since I was like in middle school, high school,
oh,
everything. So there was this one white lady, man, cowboy lady took me out to eat. Second night, I called her the wrong damn name again. I'm like, and she texted me, was like, I was gonna let you come home with me. And I was like, damn it. I was like, God damn, bro, yo. And I'm telling them, like, I told her and I told this one, I was like, look, I'm not seeing or talking to anybody else behind your back or not like that. It's just one of them things where because I work with so many people and I deal with like so many people at the same damn time. Even with people that like on these sites, I'll call somebody the wrong name just because you deal with so many people. And I was like, "Hey, Darius," or "Hey, man, I'm not Darius." I was like, I'm Quan or whatever." It's like, "Oh, y'all look alike. Whatever. Come here." I'll say dumb shit like that. I'll say dumb
Hey,
shit like that. Just be like, whatever, bro. Like it's all the same. So just get over here. Like I need to talk to you about this quality of work over here." And then they
yeah,
quickly end. Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's like that. It's like I tell people like I let the women know that I date straight up about me. As I look, if you, I'm like at the drop of the dime, I couldn't tell you. It was like, hey, I just got a text message. Next week I gotta be in Atlanta, or this was like, if you think that I'm cheating or messing with other women, I was like, I'm not for you then because this is the way my career is.
You know what you need to add into your speech?
What's that?
Hey, listen. Also, I have a lot of customers, and if I call you
Yeah,
by the wrong name, I do apologize. It isn't
yeah,
because of it's another chick. You need
yeah,
to add that in your
yeah,
little paragraph there, because if not,
yeah,
it happens.
yeah.
They're
But
gonna be
see,
a little
with
crazy.
women, Einstein, I'm flight mode. Like, all right, you feel that way? I'm gone. I was like, all right. So I'm like, it's like, but man, I'm like a damn ghost that came and farted in the girl's house. I
Yeah.
smashed, and it was like a sense of me, like a smell of me. But then, like, nah, he really wasn't here. I'm a damn ghost that just farts in your house and leaves.
I go, I go, drop them panties quick.
Yeah, man,
Damn,
it's
bro.
like that's what I was telling my cousins. He was trying to like, he's trying to get out there when he's young. I was like, dude, just open your mouth, like the way you are here at work, the way you goof around, do that. I was like, do that. Like, and he started doing that. So he's got dated more. And now he met somebody that he likes that kind of is like him. So that's good. They're about 20 years old. So that's perfect, dude.
No, that's perfect. See, I was like that too at one time. So when I was younger, I was really shy. I was really like
Yeah.
introverted. I didn't hang
Yeah.
out. I hung out with the chicks in school,
Yeah.
but they didn't date me. And
Yeah.
put it that way. So the dating part wasn't the problem. I didn't start dating until like after I was out of
Yeah.
high school, after I came back, 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
But at that point, and then I got married,
Mhm.
and then with that, I went on 17 years, did that, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. That split up. So I was still kind of like not one of that type to go out and flirt or talk to women,
Yeah.
right? So then I got to start working for these convenience stores, and
Yeah.
that got different. Oh, that changed everything, dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bitches come in stores, they drop dimes, they say this, they say that,
Yep.
and they're always hinting on something, bro.
Yep.
Especially if they're buying alcohol and shit, they always hinting on something. So
Yep.
I still was shy, and then I moved over here to St. Pete, and I started talking to the people here, talking to the females, and this
Yeah.
one girl looked at me and she goes, "You know what I like about you?" I'm like, "What?" She goes, "You're confident." like, how am I confident? It took me forever to even try to talk to you,
Yeah.
to say anything to you. So how am I confident? She goes, well, it's just your demeanor. Every time I come in, you stand like this, you do this, you act like you're very like confident with shit, and that
Yeah.
like kind of drove me to start talking. So I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, okay. So me and Shorty
Yeah.
started talking. She
Yeah.
was kind of married and whatnot, so we didn't do anything. We just hung out as friends. Her old man was in jail, so I didn't pursue it. I'm not that type of dude at that point. Let me put it at
Yeah.
that point in my life. I'm not that
Yeah.
type of dude. I'm not one to try to mess up a marriage or anything like that. So we hung out. Her old man got back out. He kind of liked me in the beginning, then he like, no. So I just backed away, right?
Yeah.
After that, running the store, just chicks were coming in down left and right. Always females want something for free. So you give them
Yeah.
a drink here, they start talking for it. And by the end of 4 years of being here, I had 5 females I was messing with. They
Yeah.
all knew about each other, and they all were okay about it as long as they didn't come in contact with each other.
Yeah.
And I told them straight out, flat out what it was, how it was, and what I wanted, and
Yeah.
they were all cool with it. So
Yeah.
confidence is this is just going back to your the confidence story. I think you said with your brother.
Yeah.
That builds, bro, and that's what brought him to have all the female that he had until the one he found. And I was in the same situation.
Yeah.
And finally I met one, and it's like I like this one, and we
Yeah.
started seeing each other. I was gonna add her onto the list, and then it changed from adding her to the list to
Yeah.
telling all the girls that I can't fuck with them no more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
confidence is good, especially at a young age. So I didn't learn it till I was in my 30s.
Yeah, I mean it's that's what I was telling my young cousins. I'm like, just talk to them if they're not interested in you at all, because you could usually tell right away. Is like just plant the seed right there. Like talk to them, engage them for a whole week, and then bam, quit talking to them like on the fly. Talk to another girl in front of her, she'll get jealous. She'll get jealous.
Quit,
Yeah,
quit, because
yeah,
she lost her attention, and that's the
yeah,
best part about that. That's what men don't understand. If they can get a woman like that on
yeah,
the attention, it's
yeah,
over with. Then it
yep,
changes the world. But you got to be able to do that. You got to be able to push it to that
yeah,
limit. So
yep.
and get
But the thing
confident.
is, it's like the really good women, like great women, are like you give them the attention, just like a plant. You know, you gotta water them, give them sun, talk to them, and everything. But then you also gotta be the man. Like you gotta
Yeah.
make sure, like, hey, I gotta go work so I can put the soil in here and take you out and do all this. So, but a good woman will respect all that. Like they know there's a balance, especially if you're a balanced man. Like you have to balance your life, work. You don't want to just come home every day, smash your wife, your girlfriend that you've been with a long time, and like do that every single day and not like enjoy your time, dude. Like you gotta be able to go to the beach, have a date night, take her like in the middle, like even like I tell you this, I used to do with my kid's mama, man. It used to be on the fly, random everywhere. I was like, hey, I know your mom's washing dishes right above us, like her house, but like you're looking good right now. Like go ahead and let's go ahead and do this out here.
I
I'm
had a
random like
girl.
that, man. I like keeping that fire going.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend like that, but I messed it all up with the use of drugs and stuff. But
Mm,
we were like dating for like 2.5 years and stuff, and I messed it up. But
yeah,
bro, listen, bro. Before I even started like living together or anything, I would go to her house. I would get done. At this point in my life, I was dealing, I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to,
yeah,
and I was really being bad on the streets, right? And I was like, every day, I'd go to the store, I'd go to work, and then I'd come back home. I'd get my kids, make sure, because at this time they were like 15, 16, so they could be at home by themselves.
yeah,
I'd get, I'd get good, make sure they had food, make sure they were good, and then tell them I'm going out. So I go out and then I go do my street thing. Enjoy
yeah,
the street thing. I hit this to the club, do this here, do that, meet this person, do all my business.
yeah,
11, 12 o'clock comes, bro. I finally get over to her house. I knock on the door. She opens the door. She's all happy. She has people there. She goes, "Oh man, you look tired." And this happened on the regular. She'd be like, "Just go in there and lay down. I'll wake you up in a little bit. Go get a shower and then go lay down."
yeah,
I'm like, "All right, no problem." So I go get a shower, go lay down in her
yeah,
bed for like a good hour or so. Her friends out there. This chick will come in the bedroom, leave her friends out there, and just smash me, bro. Just
yeah,
smash the
yeah,
shit out. Then back to bed, go back. So as we got on, we started to live together. It was every day, bro. It was
yeah,
every day, hours at a time, bro. Like the
yeah,
longest time I spent with her was 8 hours, bro. And
yeah,
that was the best sex I ever had. Imagine making a chick nut so
Yep.
many times that even 10 minutes after you're just laying in the bed exhausted, she goes to
Yep.
get up, and then all you hear is a splat on the ground, right?
Yep.
And
Squirted.
and and I hear it, and I look and I say, "What was that?" She goes, "I think I'm still going." Next step,
Yeah.
squirt, right on the ground. 10, 15 steps all the way to the bathroom. Then you hear her crying in the bathroom because she can't stop.
Yeah.
Bro, it was every day, bro.
Yeah.
I miss that so much. I miss that so
Yeah,
much.
that's because you got along with that person, man, and you bonded with that person. That's what it is. To see the ex-wife when I was with her, like she never had any like a lot of those experiences. So when she met me, it was like she instantly like loved it, liked it, and everything. And then I think there was a it was like a couple of nights when I think that's the build up to getting my kid and like getting her pregnant with my kid. It was one of those things to where it was like why like 'cause when you nut and you go, but it's still up. Like that's just one of those things. And she was like, "Why is it still up?" That's because it's. I told him like, I like it here. Like it's found its home. I'm like, it ain't. I don't want to go nowhere. It's like it's good. Like, you get those extra inches out of that love thing, man. It's like, hey.
And
So it's
that's
like,
true facts, bro. That's true facts. If a guy is totally into a chick and the chick is
yeah,
totally into him,
yeah,
bro, it don't matter how many times you can make that man nut once, twice, and he's still gonna go at it with you.
yeah,
And that's what
yeah,
we had with that. I had with that chick. That was the most amazing 2.5 years and sex relation plus love relation I ever had. She was an amazing woman, and I do admit to everybody in the world, I'm the one who messed it up.
yeah,
I got
yep.
dope and I changed to a monster that I should never have been, and
Yeah,
that
see that,
ruined it. If not
and that's a
for
good
that,
thing. I said that you learned from it, and you know it was you instead of blaming everybody else. You know it was you.
well, but I count for all my mistakes. I don't like to.
Yeah,
I don't like to let nobody take my faults. I asked a
yeah,
question the other day to people. If they would if they would take the fall for the woman, or let the woman take the fall for them. So, like, I have a friend. She had to jump in the driver's seat a couple months ago, and took the heat for her old man. Her old
yeah,
man had charged before and would go to prison if he got caught. Da 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 da. Like, I could never do that, and
yeah,
that ain't simple or nothing like that. But if it's me fucking up, why am I? Why do I want you to get in trouble for what I did?
yeah, yeah.
It makes no sense
Nah,
to me, bro.
the hell with all
So
that. See, that's the thing with like mine. My kid's mama. It was she would call the cops on me and every little bullshit whenever when I left her a couple times. There's like shit, she just wouldn't cut the shit out. She would call the cops on
yeah.
me, and then like my family and friends was like, "Man, why don't you call the cops on her whenever she like starts acting up like that, man?" And I was like, "That's because I ain't trying to have my kid watching her mama get arrested or like have cops up inside the house all the time." I was like, it ain't cool. That ain't good." I was like, I ain't doing all that. It
I,
was like,
there, there was many times that I said that my old lady would sit there, my ex-wife would sit there and say, I'll take it, it's mine. I'm like, no, no.
mm-mm, nah,
I won't let people charge it, deal
nah,
with the problems. I can't put you like that. You're the mother of my kids, man. I can't have
yeah,
you going to jail, my kids not being around.
yeah. They need the
They're
mama.
going to
They
take
need
it.
if
Yeah,
she's a good mom and nurturer, they need the mama.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and well, at that time, everything was great. I mean, we were always good. But yeah, I just can't have it. I'd rather go sit in jail, yeah, lose the money, lose this and that,
yeah,
but the kids can't be taken away from mother. Because once that happens, DCF
yeah,
takes the kids. That's what
yep,
I looked at. The
yep.
father can
Oh,
go
they
to
do.
jail. They don't do shit. A
Yep,
father can go to jail 100 times. They'll never take the kids away from you.
yep,
But as
yep.
soon as the mother goes to jail, it's over with. The kids in child custody, da da da
Yep.
da. It's ridiculous. On some
Mhm.
occasions. On most occasions, it's warranted. But
Yep. I agree on that. But well, shit, bro. Let me let you go. I see my little one. She just got
yes,
home.
sir.
So go ahead and take
Be
care of
safe.
her.
Thanks for hopping on, man. Thanks for hopping on tonight. And you be safe. And we'll talk later, homie. Don't
Cool. I'll
forget
pop
to.
on tomorrow again. I won't have the kids the rest of the day, the rest of the week. So I'll hop on as long as you're on.
All right. I'll be hopping
Okay.
on probably every day of the week. So I appreciate you
Cool.
stopping by, homie.
All
You
right. Peace.
enjoy.
Peace, brother.
Be safe, homie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, it's back to me, the Mexican Einstein. Had a great conversation with Mr. Epoxy. That was awesome. We talked about several things. He's cool. I like him. He's a good homie. So I'm gonna thank those that stopped by tonight. Big Dog Sports. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody just coming out, visiting. I'm probably gonna go ahead and close the feed. and jump over to my brothers, say hi to them, see how everything's going. And yeah, like I said, thank you very much for those that were watching. I appreciate it. I had a great 2 hours. Now I'm gonna go cause some havoc over there. I'm gonna go cause hell. Let me do that. Yeah. See y'all. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Thank y'all.